Welcome everyone back to Extreme Power No Handling Autocross. Today we're dealing with a 1973 Ford XB Falcon GT. Now this has a 970 horsepower, 813 pounds-feet of torque from a 7 litre twin turbocharged V8 engine, and the car itself weighs 2,982 pounds, and it can do 0 to 67.959 seconds, 0 to 117.090 seconds, and it will go into a top speed of 176 miles an hour. So yeah, for older muscle cars from the 60s, 70s, the Dodge Dart Hemi Superstock still reigns supreme in that regard. So, and not a single one from that kind of class of car has come close, with only the Ford Mustang Boss 302 and the Ford Falcon XA coming even slightly close. So yeah, we're not doing all that well in terms of that regard, so hopefully this car will do better. It doesn't weigh all that much, it's got plenty of power, and hopefully handling wise it'll be able to handle with all that power, so let's see what it can do. Always like this car stock, so I do hope it does do well. Stock wise it was one of the better handling muscle cars from the 70s, so hopefully that'll be enough to deal with this extra power. Because otherwise, I don't know where it will come. I expect it to come around the Chrysler Valiant, because they are kind of similar. Frankly, it's going to take a miracle to come quicker than that Dodge Dart, because that had everything going for it. Handling, even though it was supposed to be a drag car, still handling wise was pretty good, and didn't weigh all that much either. So decent enough first lap, 1 minute 7.267. But we just came across a problem there with the brakes. He didn't seem to be wanting to stop the car all that well. Which I guess is surprising, because we're obviously not going any faster than the car could go originally in terms of speed. Guess that's a kind of unforeseen circumstance of choosing these kind of cars. Even though obviously we're giving them way more power than they had originally. This is more than 3 times the power it had originally. They were still quick nonetheless, even in terms of stock form, so this extra power only really has an effect at the top end. But we've improved there with a time of 1 minute 5.599 seconds. It's going to be a case of keeping the rear end in check with this car to get a quicker time than that. Really rather quite bouncy there. For the most part that lap was pretty much controlled. That's proven there by the increase in time by more than a second at 1 minute 4.031 seconds. Thought that was a quicker lap then, but obviously not. Right, final time. Let's see if we can lower that time to a more competitive one. Which we're not going to do. Damn it. But yeah, there we go. 1 minute 4.031, which, yeah, isn't quite as fast as I was hoping. But it is at least quicker than the Subaru Brat GL, the Jeep Grand Wagoneer, the Chevrolet Vega GT and the Volvo 1800E, but it is about half a second behind the El Camino Super Sport, the Lancia Stratos HF, the Renault 5 Turbo, the Chrysler Valiant and the Jaguar XJS, and way off the likes of the Ford Falcon XA and the Chevy Camaro from '79, and yeah, far and away behind the Dodge Dart by about 6 seconds or so. So yeah, not all that impressive, quite frankly, but it does have potential. It just obviously would take, you know, driving it around a lot more, getting used to the handling quirks, getting to learn the throttle, and seeing what the rear end can and can't handle, and yeah, maybe you would be able to get it below a minute, but that's why I limit it to 5 laps, because otherwise, quite frankly, because I'd want to get a quicker time as much as possible, I'd go around for probably twice, 3 times that. So yeah, it's just about keeping it at a limit and not, you know, trying to eke every little millisecond out of the car. But nonetheless, it was pretty decent acceleration wise on the final straight. It was decent, and for the most part it handled the power okay. It was just, you know, it was a little bit temperamental when you know, putting the throttle down, coming out of a corner, or even going into one, in fact. So yeah, you had to really be careful with the rear end. Easily would break loose, which is one reason why the Dodge Dart was so quick. It didn't break loose as easily as cars like this and other muscle cars that are way behind it. So yeah, still got a challenge to try and beat that Dodge Dart, but hopefully we'll beat it eventually. There are plenty of other muscle cars to try out, and I think next episode we're going to try a Corvette of some kind, because I think if any car can beat that Dodge Dart, a Corvette might be able to. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.